All right, so you've been hanging out with this girl for a while now, and you can't help but wonder if there's something more going on between you two. You know that feeling when you start to see her in a different light, and you can't shake the thought that maybe, just maybe, she likes you more than just a friend. But how can you be sure? Well, here are 8 clear signs that might just confirm your suspicions. First off, pay attention to how she acts around you. Does she seem more nervous or fidgety than usual? Maybe she laughs at all your jokes, even the ones that aren't that funny. Or perhaps she goes out of her way to make sure you're comfortable and happy when you're together. These little gestures might seem insignificant, but they could be her way of showing you that she cares about you in a special way. Another sign to look out for is how much she initiates contact with you. Does she text you first or make plans to hang out without you having to ask? If she's always the one reaching out to you, it could be a sign that she enjoys your company and wants to spend more time with you. And if she's quick to respond to your messages or calls, that's even better. It shows that she values your communication and wants to keep the conversation going. Now, let's talk about body language. Pay attention to how she interacts with you physically. Does she touch your arm when she's talking to you or playfully nudge you when you make a joke? These subtle touches can be a way for her to show her affection and closeness to you. And if she leans in closer when you're talking or maintains eye contact for longer periods of time, it could be a sign that she's interested in you on a deeper level. Speaking of deeper levels, notice how she talks about the future when you're together. Does she include you in her plans or talk about things she wants to do with you down the line? If she's dropping hints about wanting to travel together or attend events as a pair, it could be her way of expressing her desire to have you in her life for the long haul. Pay attention to these subtle clues. They could be her way of letting you know that she sees a future with you. And let's not forget about her friends. If she's constantly mentioning you to her friends or trying to introduce you to them, it could be a sign that she's proud to have you in her life. Pay attention to how her friends react to you. If they seem to know a lot about you already, or if they tease her when you're around, it could be a sign that she's been talking about you in a positive light. Her friends' approval can be a big indicator that she sees you as more than just a friend. Now let's talk about jealousy. If she gets a little bit jealous when you mention other girls, or if she asks about your dating life, it could be a sign that she's feeling more than just friendship towards you. Jealousy can be a tricky emotion to navigate, but if she's showing signs of it, it could mean that she's starting to see you in a romantic light. Pay attention to how she reacts when you mention other girls. Her response could reveal a lot about her true feelings for you. And of course, there's the classic sign of flirting. If she's constantly teasing you or finding ways to compliment you, it could be her way of showing her interest in you. Pay attention to her tone of voice and body language when she's flirting. Does she seem more playful and lighthearted than usual? If so, it could be a sign that she's trying to show you that she likes you in a romantic way. Flirting can be a fun and subtle way for her to express her feelings without having to say them outright. Lastly, pay attention to how she responds to your advances. If you've been testing the waters by flirting with her or making subtle hints about your feelings, notice how she reacts. Does she reciprocate your advances, or does she seem uncomfortable or distant? Her response to your gestures can be a clear indicator of how she feels about you. If she's open and receptive to your advances, it could be a sign that she's been waiting for you to make a move all along. So there you have it, 8 clear signs that she likes you more than just a friend. Pay attention to these subtle cues and trust your instincts. If you're feeling a connection with her that goes beyond friendship, don't be afraid to take a chance and see where it leads. Love is a beautiful and mysterious thing, and sometimes all it takes is a little bit of courage to turn a friendship into something more.